What's happening, Pete?
Hey, I know you. You're hiding under a different avatar, but I
Wait a
know
minute.
you.
Didn't I just spend like 2 weeks with you?
Yes, we did. We spent quite a few Friday mornings having coffee and coffee
And
coming out my nose
I'm
and my
laughing until
face.
your cheeks hurt and your ribs
I my
hurt.
f- I couldn't schedule anything else for the day because my face hurt so bad, and I was like walking around like touching my face all day. And it's like I don't even think I talked. I think you guys just have me over there just for the laugh track. Like I could just record my laugh and send it to you, like because I think I just spent the whole time laughing. I never got a word. I couldn't even get a word out. I was choking, but it was a lot of fun. Those tweets. I mean, I do tweets on Saturday night and stuff like that, but not like that, man. That was just like one after the one. Like I don't even save them anymore. I just send them right to you. I just like as soon as I see
Yeah.
someone, I just send it right to you. And it was like
I get them from you all the time.
I know I'm like spamming your DM, but it's like, oh God, what does she want now? Oh, that's
Well, I
funny.
like that last one you sent me.
That was good, right?
Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, because sometimes you might see them, on the show on Mayhem because if
Yeah.
they're really good, like if they make me snort, I might. It might. I might. But so welcome everyone. I see quite a few people out there. Hi Raven, nice of you to be here. Hey Sandy, I'm glad you're here. Remember,
Sandy!
Sandy's
Stalker.
number 16. She's I like stalkers though. I want more stalkers. I ought to put a like stalker welcome sign up. I think it's cool. It's like,
Yeah, Raven's my stalker. She follows me everywhere.
as she should. But I like to see her here too. Hi, Christine. Hello, Miranda. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Hi, Peter. Hi, Kate, JC, and Nikki. Thank you for being here. Hopefully it won't get too crazy. But you never know. You never know. Hey, always correct. Hey, Ted. How you? Oh, I'm a super bear today. I'm the superb bear. I hope I live up to that, Ted. I'm feeling a little off. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I'm not my usual 200%. Maybe I'm only like 125 because I'm never just normal. So, but there we go. And on that. So Jay, you ready? Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
okay.
Let's do
I'm
this.
gonna try to like, hold you out. We're gonna learn a lot about you,
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And Nikki, I'm using your voting card today. We go, don't forget though, Sandy is still trying to outseat Chris. But I have to tell you, Sandy, it's going to be tough because the last time I went to use the hashtag number 8, Chris is always the asshole, it actually came up on Twitter as a prompt. So he might be trending. We don't know.
You pissed somebody off. You already got a downvote.
Oh, no. Who cares? You know what? Hey, thank you, downvoter. Thanks for showing up, making the effort. You actually pushed that button. I must be under your skin doing something right. That's cool.
It's either
That's
that
all
or
right.
they're holdovers for me from coming from Hereticals.
Well, there you go. You're doing something right
Hi,
too,
Darth.
then, I know. Like that's cool. Hey, Belinda, how are you? I don't think Soft Cheese is here yet. I don't know why she called. I think it's that first conversation, right, Belinda? Is that why you call him Soft Cheese? But I don't think he's here yet. But anyway, we'll see. Everybody got a lot of things to do on a Tuesday night. I know. But all right, you ready?
I'm good. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys ready? Because I'm gonna work you guys out today. We're gonna start with animals. Am I the asshole?
Hang on. Before we start, just reading the top, I'm gonna say he's an asshole.
Well,
that's before we start. Just from the
before
title.
you even start, we'll just know that sometimes like we do that, and then like when you get to the end of it,
that's what I'm saying.
But
first impression,
that is an asshole. I agree with you that's an asshole title. That's definitely an asshole title for sure. Am I the asshole for shooting my neighbor's dog with a BB gun? Well, most cases I'd say yes. I'd have to agree with you, Jay. My neighbor has 2 dogs and has issues keeping them on her property. They keep finding weaknesses in their fence and running onto our property. One day, one of them got onto our porch and bit our kitten in the neck. We took our kitten to the vet and it was just bruised. Our neighbor found out and reinforced the fence. But now they have a second dog, a bigger dog. That keeps getting out of its fence and chasing our cats and coming close to catching them. Also, the bigger dog is jumping on us and leaving dirty paw prints on our clothes before we go to work and is scaring my stepson. He's afraid of the dog jumping on him because his claws are sharp. Every time we are at the bus stop in our driveway, it comes to us and, like I said, chases our cats and jumps on us. Our neighbor knows about the dog getting out, but has no urgency to fix the problem. Today, the dog got out and kept jumping on us, so I shot the dog with a BB gun. It yelped and ran home, and I felt bad, but we shouldn't have to deal with this every day on our own property. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. There are other ways to handle that, and a BB gun is not one. There's no reason, unless that dog was attacking the kids, no, or them, actually physically attacking them. You're right. There's no.
No, I don't know.
I mean, call animal control. I mean, I just don't see where shooting it with a BB gun just because it keeps jumping on and you getting your clothes dirty is a reason to shoot him with a BB gun.
Yeah. I mean, I think that he definitely has an issue. I mean, I'm not so sure the BB gun is the best way to handle it. But I think that the dog is actually jumping on his child and chasing his animals and on his property all the time. I mean, that could be an issue. If you can't even go out of your house without this dog coming over there, I could see why people might have a problem with it. And in some states, as you know, that is a serious problem because if they're on your property, you could do whatever you want.
I kind of agree with a couple of people in the chat there. They're both kind of assholes because the other one should know better to let your dogs run free, and the issue's been addressed, so fix your fucking problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Student says it's your property. A dog wearing your kids and pets give you the right. And so, yup, this is true. And Miranda says, absolutely. Yes, asshole for sure. Ted says, sorry, but they're both assholes. I kind of agree with you. I think everybody in this story, except for the kids, an asshole, including the dog. Sorry, dog, you're being an asshole. Call animal control. A warning from them goes a long way sometimes. That's a very good idea. That is. They are the assholes. Shoot, learn how to deal with the dogs. It's not that hard. And students like, so you could shoot a human when they come on your property, but not an aggressive animal. I agree with you. Like they do that. And
if the dog was being aggressive from obviously we don't have all the facts here, but from what they posted, the dog wasn't being aggressive. It was just being very playful and very excited.
Right.
But yeah, if the dog was attacking them, absolutely shoot that dog, just like you would, So
the dog would the do-good letters. I almost did it, JC. You almost got me. Meh. I think if they have fissures, if they had with the neighbors multiple times and it was continued to attack another animal, then it's all fair in love and BB guns. I kind of like that slogan, all fair in love and BB guns. Belinda says they're both assholes, but the dog hasn't actually hurt anyone. Shooting a dog is disgusting. I kind of agree. It was a bit aggressive, considering. Person with the dogs is irresponsible, and the other people are whiny little socks. You're not wrong, Ted. You're not wrong.
No. I mean, I can't. It's just, yeah. I said they're both kind of assholes. One for shooting a dog with the BB gun, and the other one for not taking care of their dog. So, but I'm going to vote 666 because spiders are the devil.
Oh, so you can read this is like this lovely signs that Nikki has made for me. Yeah. First of all, number one would be the op writer, and that would be the person who shot the dog with the BB gun. If you think that person is an asshole, you can vote number one. Number two, if you think the dog and the dog owners are assholes, that would be number two. And then it just gets really good from there. Okay,
so three is both.
3 is usually both or everyone, but we actually have a number 6 that's always everyone's an asshole, so you can always like pick that one. But of course, you know, we've got 4, yay duck porn. 5 is my beer fund for my boys and boobies. That's my new beer fund. That's to get me to a strip club because I've never been to one. And they think it's like going to be useful for mayhem that I actually attend.
You've never been to a strip club?
Yeah, don't want to shock you, but nope.
You gotta go. Everybody should experience a titty bar at least once.
I know. I've been told to go to both types, and I've got a whole crew willing to take me to both. We're just gonna have to get there somehow. Number 7 is Peckers, Pecks, and Pants on the Deck, and that's a new one from Mayhem. I don't know. Number 8, as you know, is Chris is always the asshole. Number 9 is Rev Ruins is an asshole because he actually is in competition now with Chris as well as Sandy, who's number 16. But Rev Ruins went all through my Discord and to outdo Chris, dropped drop bears in all my rooms so that as soon as I went into the room to see something, a drop bear picture popped up in front of my It was very unpleasant. And I still makes Chris the asshole because he's the one who started this drop bear stuff with me. And I'm being terrorized. I'm being terrorized by drop bears. And it's all Chris's fault. That's why Chris is the asshole. Okay. And number 11 is Bears Beaver needs a laser beam. Thank you, Matthew. I am obsessed with the laser beams now. We actually put that on Mayhem last week. We had laser beam vaginas. It was kind of cool.
I like Nikki's comment.
Yeah. Today's additional voting option also includes 99 for give Bear the G's, please, to upgrade her Mayhem avatar tatas to G's. Well, I don't even know what to say to that. They've been working on my avatar. They did a good job, Nikki. The avatar looks great. I mean, the avatar looks great. I don't really think we need to fundraise for the G's. The avatar may not be able to walk. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to do? 69, if you put 69 in the chat, please always put your phone number. 96 is Claire is really a drop bear. 420 is there's no cocktail means no cock in the tail. That's another. Why is this mayhem stuff just follows me everywhere? My God. And then 666 spiders are the devil in Waterboy's mama voice, which I don't know how to do. So you guys have to do it on your own. But that's the only time I'm going to read this when it will come up. It will come up every time.
I don't know. I like 666. The spiders are the devil.
It's going to be your favorite. It's going to be
spiders are the devil.
Ted says he trained his dog to be a personal protection dog, and she can be extremely dangerous. But that's why I have metal fences and never let her outside without me. I didn't see it, but she almost got a cat. Well, at least you're taking precautions. And I mean, you got to train them, you know. So I mean, you're aware, so that's good. But I'm going to vote 8, of course, and 6, because I don't know about you, Jay, but everybody involved in this one is an asshole, including the dog. The dog is being temperamental. I mean, I don't, especially bigger dogs jumping on people is not cool. You could, especially little kids or the elderly, like somebody could get hurt, even though they don't mean it, But anyway, I would say Sandy said 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Sandy. You did good. You did good. She's like got all my stuff going on there. And of course, Raven says always 8. And number 2, the BB guy, we have 4 dogs. And if I snap my fingers, they behave. And that's right. That's how it should be, because they're pack animals. They want to know who the leader is, and they want to have a job, and they want to know who they answer to.
Well, so which one was to send you to the titty bar?
5. 5, right, Nikki? Yeah.
That one's mine.
There you go. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, because that'll be fun. I will. You know what? When we get that all organized, I will definitely let you know when we're going and where we're going.
Yeah, I want pictures.
Yeah. Well, from what I heard, it's always pics or it didn't happen.
That's what exactly. Picture didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about it if I don't bring back the proof.
Yeah.
So apparently,
let's move on to the next one.
Here we are going to move on to the next one. I'm gonna get this one up. Look at me. I'm actually. Hey, I found it. I clicked. There you go. Hello, sweet home, Alabama. Oh, hi, Mrs. Cassandra. All right. Am I the asshole for making my sister-in-law work for me and my husband? This one's a little longer. Hopefully, my voice isn't too scratchy. My husband and I, late 30s, male and female, have 5 kids under the age of 10. One of them,
Damn.
Rosie. One of them, Rosie, an 8-year-old female, is my sister-in-law Nicole's biological daughter, but we adopted her. Nicole was an alcoholic for 3 years, but she's been clean for almost a year and is trying to get her life together. She reached out to me and my husband and asked if she could live with us while she goes to college. She also asked if we know anywhere that's hiring. My husband and I talked about it, and we have an extra room with an ensuite, and our nanny had to move suddenly a few weeks ago, and we desperately need a new nanny. So we told her she could live here, and we'll let her use one of our cars, pay for her college, and pay her $3,000 a month if she nannies for us. She accepted our offer, and so far things are going great. Nicole and Rosie especially love getting to see each other every day, and Rosie knows that Nicole is her bio mom, and they started having visits after Nicole stopped drinking. I was talking to my sister about this, and she berated me for forcing Nicole to work for us during college. She also thinks that making her work through college will stress her out enough to make her start drinking again, and that making her be a nanny to her own daughter is cruel. Now I'm starting to wonder if telling her she could live here if she nannies for us was an asshole move.
No, you gave an option. She chose the option. It doesn't make you an asshole.
Yeah, she gave her opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I don't know. I'm confused here.
Jesus Christ. If you want me to live with you in an ensuite, give me a car, pay for my college, and give me $3,000 a month, sign that shit up. I'll be a nanny for 15 kids.
I'm kind of agreeing here. Look, Raven says absolutely not an asshole. Why? It's a question if she wants to do this. That's right. If she wants to do it, how is it even a question?
Yeah.
And Ted, I'm with you, Ted. I'm more concerned about them contributing to overpopulation. I get that. This is why they need a nanny. And Raven, yes, it's censored. You're absolutely came up, And Miranda, I agree. They're paying for her college, giving her room and board, and giving her $3,000 a month.
Yeah, like no, you're not an asshole. She took you provided her an opportunity. You provided her job security while paying for college and money and a car, and she gets to see her daughter that you adopted. No, you're not an asshole. You said, "Hey, here's an offer." She said, "Yeah, okay, I'll take it." Now, if you made her move in and be the nanny and not pay for nothing, and you'd be kind of being a dick because I understand wanting to see her kid, but then to care your kids too.
No, I don't get it. It is
always grateful. Yeah, I'll take that deal. Hell yeah, I'll take that deal.
Yep. She said I'll take them up. And what is it like to have a nanny? And I kind of agree with Belinda. Virtual signaling. This is obviously fake because they're just too good. Because everything's just too good, right? They're paying for her college. Nope, not an asshole. Yep, definitely not an asshole.
Yeah.
You know who might be an asshole? The sister complaining.
Yeah. That was my thought. The sister.
Student says, and they gave her a car. Oh. Yep, I'll take that deal. No, you can spell it any way you want, Sweet Home Alabama, because you know what? I say it both ways. It depends on how fast I'm talking, and sometimes even who I'm talking to. This my depends on how much I'm trying to enunciate my words.
At least the asshole won't be sleeping with the nanny.
Not if she doesn't want to have like another 5 kids, It's like, oh my God. Yeah, they're actually helping her have a stable life. Exactly. I mean, the money on top of the college and being able to be bonded back again with her daughter after a tough situation in a healthy environment. I don't see anything wrong with this situation at all, except for maybe the sister going, damn, I wish somebody paid me $3,000, give me a car, and pay for my college, and so I just can be around my own kid. Like, that would be cool.
Yeah. Sandy said I said the sister is the asshole. She should keep her opinions to herself unless it's asked for.
This is usually the way it goes with everybody, but yup, I tend to agree. It's not going to be much on the voting here. I'm not going to repeat everything, people, but there's your other options if you can read them. But number one, if you think that the woman who's making her sister-in-law, offering her sister-in-law, not making her, she's not forcing her, she's allowing her to live in the home, she's being a nanny, she's getting paid well, her college is being paid for, and she's getting transportation with the car. If you think she's the asshole for offering her all this, vote number one. If you think sister might be the asshole for actually saying that she's putting her in a terrible position, vote number two. I don't see that. I mean, I could see maybe having all that money be tempting, but I don't really see how the sister is putting her in a terrible position. So, like, it's 2 all the way. It's definitely a 2, 8, and everything else. 2 and 8 and all the rest. And for Sandy, I'm going to put a 16. Sandy, I'm not leaving you out. There you go. And always, student, yay porn for number 4. And thank you. I hope you're feeling good today, student. So, and thank you, Peter, because it's always 8. It's always 8. Yeah, we got to keep him trending. He deserves it, doesn't he? I mean, he deserves it. Have you seen those promos, Jay? You helping him with those promos? I might have to give you a number. No. One time he made a nice one that the bear was nice, and ever since then it's been vicious bear wrestling the hell out of other bear and beating it up. And I'm
no, I have nothing to do. Remember, the channel's mine. He does 95% of the work.
I'm so easy to go along with. Where does all this wrestling vicious bear stuff come from? I don't know. I was like, cause that's not me, right, Jay? That's not me. Not during the week. You guys, I could see if we wrestled on Mayhem or something, but, not here. Spiders do rock, Belinda, but, I can't really show them because people are traumatized. Like, I got hate DMs for threatening to show spider porn. Can you believe it? It's like people are scared of things, I can understand. You ready?
Yeah,
because it looks like nobody thinks that she's the asshole. Everybody kind of agrees. So, and just so you know, you guys all voted the same as the Reddit on that one. They all went after the sister. They all went after the sister on that one. Like, she couldn't catch a break. All right. Okay, here we go. This is gonna trigger warning for people who have pets. So people get really protective about their pets and what we call stuff. So this is going to be tough for some people. But am I the asshole for telling my brother that he shouldn't call himself a dog dad? I'm a 30-year-old male and the father to 2 children. My son, who is 5, and my daughter, who is 1. I work hard to bring up my kids, and since it involved juggling my career and bills and rent and mortgage payments, as well as all the other expenses that come with being an adult, all the while raising my children. Needless to say, it hasn't been easy, so I am proud of the fact that I have 2 happy, healthy children. Yeah, my brother is 23 and has said that having children isn't a priority in his life, and if it happens, it happens. His reason for this is that he wants to be able to travel, enjoy his career, and be able to have the option to do things spontaneously, which I don't have a problem with. He also has an English bulldog puppy, which he got from a breeder, something that I disagree with, but I can't tell him how to live his life. Well, Which brings me to the issue. Despite not having kids, my brother constantly jokes about how him and his boyfriend are parents to their dog. Their friends even go as far to call them dog dad cards or send them dog dad cards on Father's Day. Wow. After raising my children, I find it rude when he refers to himself as a dad when owning a dog isn't nearly as hard as raising 2 children. I brought this up to him and he defended himself by saying that him calling himself a dog dad isn't hurting anyone. I told him that this isn't the case since there's people who can't have children, poor people who struggle to raise children, who will likely be hurt by him and his partner's comments. And they both haven't spoken to me since. Am I missing something? I know I could have made my point in a less direct way, but surely calling yourself a dog parent isn't something that should be normalized. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Hell to the yeah. Like, put your hands up, people.
Absolutely.
Is he not like the most like entitled person?
No,
like,
shit.
oh my god.
Asshole.
Like, totally. If he had a point, I lost it in the way he was just going out of the way to say, like, did he mention the child's mother at all? Like, did he do all this himself? Like, is he, my God. Oh, I couldn't. I can't even believe I got all those words out.
Like, without... what Raven says, I think she's the asshole as well for feeling that raising her 2 kids borders on traumatic.
Right. Exactly. Whoop. The wrong one. Exactly. Right. Like, it was so difficult. Like, you know, and he's taking all the credit for it, by the way. And also, like, that calling yourself a dog parent in any way, whether you're a dog mom or a dog dad, how is that hurting anybody else that has anything to do with children? Like, what does that does not take away from parenthood, does it? I mean,
me and Raven have 7 fur babies. You can bite me.
and don't you consider yourself a dog parent?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And do you get offended that, you know, does it take away from I have dogs now. My daughter is out of the house. I have dogs and I'm a dog mom. You know, I'm also a mom, you know, and I'm not offended. I'm offended by him.
The only thing in that entire thing that I thought was a little weird was wanting him to send the dog Father's Day cards, but it's just a little weird.
Well,
I wouldn't say that's asshole-ish.
It's not asshole. It's a little, I don't even know the term. I have a lot of friends who have animals and we're all consider ourselves dog parents, and we might celebrate a new animal and bring a gift, but we don't send dog parent cards and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't even think has Hallmark designated a dog parent day?
I don't know.
I don't know. You think they would, because it's very commercialized. They have a day for everything else. You know,
I like what Sandy said. He's a better than my brother, entitled, jealous asshole.
That's what you mean. Like, you know what it is? Especially when he had to rub in the stuff about, do you think there might be a little passive aggressive jealousy thing going on there? Like, oh, and he gets the travel and the freedom and the spontaneity. You know, do you think there's a little bit of sour grapes there? I'm thinking, there could be. And it isn't even old enough when he had kid. That's right. If his oldest is 5. His brother isn't even as old as he was when he had kids. Good point, Julianne. I didn't pick up on that. Very good point. Jay's a dog dad and a cat dad and a turtle. You got turtles? I had a turtle.
2 turtles, 3 cats, 4 dogs.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
One turtle is funny because the one turtle we got from my mom and dad, but the other turtle I actually saved from a previous job. I used to work in a factory, and I found this. He wasn't no bigger than a quarter, just crawling across the floor in the middle of the shop. It was probably 500-600 yards from the closest entrance. It's like, how the hell did you get in here? Because the plant I worked at was huge.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't even think we have to tell them the numbers to vote. Well, you know, the operator is always number 1, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think I have to go past that. You could pick number 1 and any other number you want on the planet. You would be right, because this guy.
That guy definitely the asshole.
Are the biggest. I mean, you know what? There was a subscriber who came by and she coined the term, when they're the biggest one of the day, they are definitely the arse cannon, the ass cannon of the day. Ass canyon, you know, like the Grand Canyon. But yeah, they come up with some good terms for it, but definitely a number 1. I think this guy gets a 1 all by himself. I mean, Chris can't even compete with this one. Yeah. Sorry, Chris. But, you know, this guy really owned it. That was it for him. But it looks like people are agreeing with us. Oh, and the spiders. Yeah. Raven, I like the way you vote. Just, you know.
Hey, Raven does not like spiders.
No. She keeps voting 8, and I'm really digging it. Yes, I think so, Julianne. I think he's going to definitely be the ass canyon of the day, for sure. And Belinda, I didn't vote 8 this time either. I'm with you. This guy was such a big asshole that, Chris gets a pass on this one. Boom, don't tell him he's not here. Nobody tell Chris
that'll
he
give
got
him
a pass.
such a big head.
Yeah, like you can't even whisper a word of it. It will go right to his head. It'll be like we won't even be able to deal with them at all. I won't even be able to show up in the chat on Friday. Like, shh, don't. I'm gonna have to be extra ornery or something, to make up for it. If he thinks he gets a pass, But here we go. You ready for the next one? Because it looks like everybody agrees. All right, guys. Yep. All right. My ex and I are expecting a baby, as he accompanied me a few days ago to my appointment. As we are driving home, we made small talk, and he brought up the fact that I was considering opening an online baking business with my friend. He basically was telling me it was a bad idea because the market was so saturated, and we would be better doing something else. I told him he was being condescending and that it was none of his business. He claimed he was just looking out for me and trying to help prevent me from making a bad business move. He said he had a vested interest in my success now because of the baby. I was annoyed, so I told him he didn't know as much about building a successful business from the ground up as he thought he did. My ex is an extremely successful businessman.
What the fuck?
I know. He works hard, but he also had all the right connections and money needed to get to where he is. He was offended by what I said and asked me what I meant. I replied one word: nepotism. Long story short, we ended up having a huge argument because he was so upset by what I said. Duh. And now he keeps making passive-aggressive remarks about what I said, like saying nepotism paid for that and nepotism paid for this, about anything that he pays for. So, am I the asshole?
You're a fucking cunt.
I'm so glad you said it instead of me, because I was going to say, okay, like I know, like if I was in England or Australia, that I could get away with saying that every day, every minute of the day.
I spent way too much time with Aussies.
She, from the second sentence, I knew it was going to go bad when I read that one. I just knew it. I was just like, oh God. First of all, I'm glad she wants to start a business, but don't be, how are you saying that he's a successful businessman and then at the same time tell him he doesn't know what he's talking about because he got it from nepotism? Like, how dare you? Like, they got issues. This is not going to work. I don't know about you, but I think they need some counseling for sure.
I mean,
she does.
Could he have said it better? Probably. But to just automatically, no.
But was he giving her business advice? Did he make it personal?
No, he just said, I don't know, that it's a little saturated, so.
Right. And that's business term. And she just didn't want to hear it. So she doesn't want to get any advice from him. Maybe that's what she should have said instead of telling him he doesn't know what he's talking about. Because he might. And plus, that's the way to talk to your partner anyway. In my humble opinion as a bear. Yeah, this is true. Oh, then the ex. There you go. You picked up on that. I forgot about that.
I do have something to say here. I'm a little jaded when it comes to exes because my ex is a bitch. So I have a tendency to vote against the exes. So. No,
you know what, Kirsten? I don't have any of the curse words blocked, believe it or not. So I just have like slander and things like that. But you could curse. You could have wrote that word if you wanted to. Nobody would kick you. I don't think my mods would have done anything because we say it. So I don't know. So don't worry about that. But yep, the ex, they aren't together anymore, but they still need, if they're gonna have a baby, don't you think that they should be like communicating on a better level, like on a
side note? And a side note, Leanne, Richard Halloween headquarters, Hallmark card. You're the best dog dad in the world.
That is cool. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good. Yeah, they should. They should. Somebody better get on that. Yep. They absolutely should. But hey Megan, I actually Oh boy.
Well, you know what? The more I'm thinking about this, I think they're both kind of assholes on this one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, his little dig every time she says something, he goes, "My nepotism paid for that." That
Well,
is
I'm
kind of
sorry.
asshole-ish.
Yeah, well, I would be that asshole. Like, I have to admit it. Even though I sit here every day like a hypocrite and say, hey, you need to communicate with your partner and compromise. I say that every single time, over and over again. I say that's the problem with almost every single one of these Am I the Asshole threads. They're not communicating and nobody's compromising. But then again, if somebody came at me like that and said that all my business knowledge came from nepotism because somebody maybe gave me a start or whatever, I think I'd have a little bit of an attitude about it. I think I'd enjoy myself poking them about it for a little while, since they had the nerve to throw it in my face like that. But but I'm an asshole. I am a self-proclaimed, admit it every day. I am that asshole. But I can see why he's doing it, because that was just that was all out there. That was
Leanne says that is an actual Hallmark card. She Googled it.
Oh, you did? Oh, so Hallmark is into it. Cool. See, I didn't know. I've never seen one. Thank you, Leanne. That is so cool. Oh, I can't even kill Mr. Rat. Oh, they're talking about pets.
Yeah, well, no, because of the spider thing. They're still going on about the spiders.
I know they're still going. Because you know what? So, I think that people that watch my Twitter thread should get ready. I do post this time of year. I will probably start posting a lot more spider stuff. I posted last year a molting spider, and I got a lot of hate. Oh my God. Like, I had to get off Twitter for a day. They freak people out so bad. But I'm warning you people, if I can find it, I will be posting it again. I will probably play it on Mayhem, just so you know.
I mean, but come on, Lucas is so cute.
No, spider,
Lucas the spider?
I don't know. Is that does he have his own Twitter account?
YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, YouTube Lucas
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
I'll have to look it up.
Lucas the spider.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. Julianne's got a point here. That guy didn't criticize her idea. He just was giving her some business information to go with it, And Belinda has a point. Maybe she's all talk about her business idea all the time. So he thought he'd give her some sound advice. Exactly. And boy, he sure paid for it, huh? Nikki, you're right. You and me, we would be all into poking that, right? Like, oh, look at my nepotism just bought you that. My nepotism is taking you out to dinner tonight. I'm not promoting hurting spiders, Belinda. I'm not being mean to the spiders. No, the molting, What did I say mean about the spider? Did I say something?
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yep. Okay, vote, people. I say she's the asshole. Number 2.
I kind of have to go with the
number 1. She's the operator. She's definitely the operator. I have to say
3. I think they're both kind of assholes in this one.
They both are?
Yeah, I think they both are. So I'm gonna go 1 and 5.
You're gonna go? Oh, okay.
I'm not 1, 3 and 5.
No. You could go 3 and 5 for the thing, or you can go 6 and 5, because 6 is also everyone's an asshole, so it's okay. All these rules. We have so many rules now on here. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if I can function on my own show with the rules. Like, I don't know. I started out with one rule. It was 69. Don't put 69 in the chat unless you put a phone number, because you're just being, you're just being contrary. You're just false. It's just not right. It's just not right. All right. So. All right. I think most people agree with us that she just had something else coming. But then again, there are other assholes in the world. And here comes another at you. Am I the asshole for policing my wife's caffeine intake? Where's Grumpy, right?
I want to say, is it medically necessary? If not, yes.
Right. My wife and I are in our 30s, married 2 years. My wife frequently likes to have a cup of coffee in the evening, 2 hours before going to bed. I have observed that this makes her settle into bed more slowly. I have mentioned this to her many times. She has a chronic pain condition, which is probably impacted by the caffeine intake, making it harder for her to do routine things, leaving me to pick up the slack. When I've mentioned it, she says her doctor does not believe caffeine believe the caffeine intake affects her condition. That's not really my point. It's more about her overall health being impaired by less restful sleep. This week, I decided our household should be coffee-free and discarded the coffee machine and pods. I told my wife that if she'd like to drink coffee, she should get one from the cafe on the way to work. This is not a financial hardship, and I rarely drink coffee in the home anyway. My wife has been very mad at me for policing a habit she enjoys and considers harmless. I noticed she was going to bed more smoothly since the coffee left the house. But as she continues to be angry and short with me, I'm beginning to wonder if I went overboard. Am I the asshole?
Yeah. The doctor said it does not affect her condition. And 2, you just tossed out her shit. I mean, yeah, you're an asshole.
No. Yeah, you know what? God help partner if he comes for my cup of coffee. I don't care what's going on. Like
I don't even drink coffee, but yeah, that's just it's one of those. It's like, listen, the doctor says it doesn't affect her issue. I mean, she may be having some sleep problems. Maybe get her to cut back coffee a little bit later before she, earlier before she goes to bed. But don't just go through tossing out all her shit and forcing her into something like that. It's not like she's on crack,
No, exactly. Student, all the ones in the world, right? You guys are right with me. And Nikki's like screaming Richard alert. Stay the fuck out of my relationship with coffee. Coffee before shit givens. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like there's no way. Like we would have words. I usually give, partner the last say about most because he makes a lot of sense. But damn, never if you come for my coffee. I don't even care if it kept me up all night. I'm an adult, right? Where's treating your partner like an adult? Like, if she wants to drink coffee, what's wrong with that? And what does he mean by settling too slowly into bed? What is that? Like, what the heck is he talking about? And then he dumped it all out without even talking to her and then sent her down to the coffee shop. And he says, oh, and it's okay because I don't usually drink coffee anyway.
Like Sandy, I decided we were going to have a coffee-free house. That's time for a divorce.
Right, exactly. Me, whatever. It's like, I know he's like being very, very inconsiderate. Like, what is that? Uh-oh. Oh, please don't announce. Oh, okay. Can you DM me? Unless you brought a drop there or something. Like, if that's the bad news. I don't know, But
like I would never touch Raven's coffee.
No, right? And you said you don't drink coffee, but you would never, but that's the thing. It's like communication and compromise. What does it matter if, he says
I value my life. To be honest, though, she hasn't been drinking as much as she used to, but still, at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to fuck with her. No, I'm fucking with your coffee.
Oh, Sandy says, inconsiderate, you mean a total dick? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you for calling it, Sandy, because yes, I did. He is definitely a complete asshole and a total dick. I can't believe he would do that. This is funny, actually. He said, no, Beaver, what do you do this to me for? I will read it, though. This is good. My son has nausea in the brain. I got it from a nausea mosquito. I asked if he had vertigo, and he said, no, I'm ventricle. Ha ha. Okay, so that's not that bad. Okay, now stop. And welcome very much, Beavers. It's good to see you. Yes, student, coffee's not cracked. Like, stop, people. Stop trying to take my coffee.
Yeah, see, Raven says I have 3 coffee pots and 2 French presses. Yeah, I'm not fucking with the coffee.
I do. I have a coffee pot that makes 12 cups at a time or an individual shot that makes the strong stuff. And I got an espresso machine, okay? And I got a backup Mr. Coffee in case any of those go bad. And I got 2 French presses and a drip, I have a French press that you plunge down, and then I have the French, like you pour it over it, just the French drip, the old fashioned craft. Yeah, I have all those for backup because I am not going without my coffee in the morning. That's all there is to it.
I like Belinda Paul. I'd go out and buy all the coffee things if I was her. Fill the house with coffee accessories, coffee tables, coffee table books, pots, bags, machine, the whole lot.
That dude would have coffee boxes for the rest of his life if he was with me. Man, I would just like when he got his laundry back, everything. It would smell. There'd be coffee beans in his underwear drawer. I'm telling you, in his socks. Like
Merry Christmas, here's a box of coffee.
That's it. There you go. Oh yeah, I will, Beaver. Send me the link. I'll definitely watch it because it sounds like it's gonna be funny. Okay, I've had 5 already. And it's not midday yet. About to have another. It's a little later than midday for me, but I'm at 5 already, and but it's going towards 7 actually for me now. But I was like, I hear you. I could just drink coffee all day.
Yeah, I think everybody's in agreement. Like number 1.
Yeah, dude, I don't need to. I'm not even going to put up the voting card. I'm just going to switch over. You guys go right ahead.
No, I'll have you. Number 1 was the poster. Number 2, the husband. That one's the asshole.
No, it was the husband who posted this.
Was it the husband that posted it? I thought it was a wife. Yeah, so whoever, either way, the husband's the asshole.
That's right. Vote number 1 for the husband, even if I read it wrong, but it's definitely the husband for sure is the asshole. He's the one, because he said, I don't drink coffee, so it's mad at him. Yeah, I don't this and I don't that. We're like, oh, good for you, dude. You don't, like, making his wife into like a second-class citizen is not cool.
There was a comment up earlier. I think Nikki posted that one. It's like just because she may call him daddy during sexy time doesn't mean he's daddy all the time. Bitch, please.
That was good, Nikki. If I had seen that, I should have put that up, but I don't. They go by fast. Oh man, uncovering.
See, it's funny because
look at this. That's an option. Woo, uncovering came in swinging. Don't mess with her coffee. Do not mess with the woman's coffee.
I noticed the comments because that's what I do on Hereticals. Is I watch the comments. That's part of my job on Hereticals is to watch and keep an eye on the comments. So I'll see. I tend to see a lot of the comments that go by because that's like I said on Hereticals. That's my job. Is if Chris doesn't catch it, I got to be the one that catches it.
Oh, they.
So yeah,
that's hard.
Well, it was at first. Like when I first started streaming on my channel, I absentmindedly ignored the chat all the time, and then Raven's like, "You really got to pay attention to the chat." So ever since then, I pay attention to the chat. And now that I'm with Chris on Hereticals, that's exactly what I do is I pay attention to the chat. I see what's going on, try to make sure I get everybody involved. Because like I said Friday, the chat is part of Six Pack. So it's not just the panel, the chat is part too. So yeah. Like I said, he says we can't sneak anything past Jay. No, not normally. Normally I catch everything that goes by.
I find it difficult. Like my chat is very lenient and patient with me because they know like I still miss stuff. Like I'm doing better than when I first started, but I do a lot of it like on my own, except for I do have a lot of help with Mayhem, my Naked Bear squad. They are all awesome. My mods, they help me out if there's something, serious I have to look at. But they especially oh no, here they go. Oh God.
Hot coffee, iced coffee, blended coffee, mocha, vanilla mocha, caramel macchiato. Oh, cut a fucker.
I can't, you know what? I'm covering. I'm with you. I think that this is definitely, you guys are all my people. I don't see anybody sticking up for this guy. Love every single one of you. I do. It's like, now I'm going to have to make like coffee part of like membership stuff or something, but this is, just don't mess with it. I just think he was very condescending to begin with, You see, now this is Rose. Thank you. She doesn't do coffee, but this is a good partner. But I make sure we never run low on beans, ground on pods. I value my life. But you're a good partner. You not only do you value your life, you're being very supportive of somebody. Like that's what partnership's about. Like I don't understand people who don't look at it as a serious, thing.
Yeah, me and Raven go shopping, and we pass that aisle. I'm like, you need coffee?
All right, so we voted. He's definitely the asshole. We're moving on from this. Oh, and just so you know, what percentage, just in the chat, let me know what percentage you think of people thought that guy was the asshole. Just give me a ballpark range, like
100, 100%.
It was really close. It was really close.
Raven says I sneak stuff past him all the time. No, you don't.
No,
I may have to go back and see it later, but
no, he's probably just saying that he just letting it slide. See, he's just like, he's aware, but he's picking his battles. Hey, Aaron. I'm on the iPad and I can't tag you. I'm at work, so I can't talk much, but I love and listening. Well, thank you. Don't get fired, girl. But thank you for being here. And hopefully we won't make you snort anything out of your nose while you're working, because that would be bad. Guys, it wasn't 100%, but it was 97%. Like, that's pretty high for Reddit. They all were like, get the fuck out of here. Don't mess with my coffee.
What the? Wait a minute. What the hell is that comment to?
Where? What? What is it doing?
My Beaver's unit says, Rose, I don't do butt stuff. I understand. What the fuck are you talking?
No, wait a minute. I have to, all right, trigger warning. I have to do a disclaimer. My Beaver's unit gets you don't want to mess with her on this stuff. I'm telling you this right now. Don't start this conversation unless you're ready to go down, because she will talk about butts, taints, and every other body part that you have in bold capital letters in glowing terms and make it funny, and you won't be able to talk. I'm telling you, but you won't. And if she's
Rose is like, don't go there.
Don't go there. Like Beaver, I'm just asking you, do what you got to do. I love you, girl, but okay. but please, I do want to do the next one.
I get it. He says Rose said I don't do coffee. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's just that so you get it. It's like they're gonna because the next thing you do, you're gonna get like DM'd some coffee enema instructions or something. God. I'm telling you, it's like they definitely it gets crazy. I have bleed over.
Like Raven says, do you need coffee? We just bought coffee 3 days ago. Yes, but do you need coffee?
Do you need coffee? Right. Aaron says the percentage was 169. It should have been. I'm telling you. It should have been.
I like Nikki's 69%. 1-800 castrate the coffee hater.
That would have been good. You know what? I agree, Nikki. And I'm not the one coming up with the hashtags today. You're doing really good, Nikki. I'm gonna start a book for you. I am. It's like, but definitely that guy was like, "Do not proceed. You will collect $200 for passing that go." That should be another number. Okay. Am I the asshole for not continuing my business with a friend? We're gonna get serious now for a minute. We're gonna try. Can we try, Jay? You think I could do it? I don't know.
What did I miss? I don't know. I was reading ahead, and you said.
Oh, you're reading them ahead. You see, people. Oh my God!
I have a bad habit of reading ahead, so.
That's okay. I own my own business, and the past year. Would you like to read it? Because I'll let you read it if you won't. Is it big enough for you to read?
I can read it.
All right, you read this one. Tell me when to change the page. Just tell me when to change.
Am I the asshole for not continuing business with a friend? I own my own business, and in the past year has really grown due to COVID. It grew from including myself of a team of 6 to a team of 25. Our client list keeps growing from referrals, and honestly, I'm just happy for all this, and everyone on the team has been patient knowing there was growth coming and just stuck it out. Good for them. Now that we've grown, I've decided to make my company even more a company, feel, and really show my gratitude to the team. This includes bonuses, 401k, better PTO, and of course, because we live in the U.S., healthcare benefits. We are a virtual company, so we have zero overhead to pay for other than equipment as needed. A friend in the is an insurance broker and wanted to be my broker for insurance for the company, and I gave him a shot, but we couldn't see eye to eye on what I wanted. Skip.
Well, I'm trying to get it to go. There you go. Whoops. Wait, it went. There you go. Yep. I'm technically challenged.
I wanted a PPO plan with a low to medium deductible and things like IVF covered, and the company is to pay 75% of the premiums. He was trying to convince me not to do a PPO and then all that stuff and do HMO with covering 50% of the premiums so it saves the company money. As a business, we now have more than enough money saved up to cover all of this in bonuses and salaries for a few years. So now that we are at a point that everything is profit, so I don't see an issue with paying for better healthcare coverage. We went round and round for him sending me stuff I did not want. So I found a new broker, and they actually listened to what I wanted and found it. I decided to go with that broker and purchase the insurance. Next, now my friend is pissed, saying I made him miss thousands of dollars in sales bonuses and called me a liberal asshat. I don't believe I am the asshat or asshole because he missed out on money for not listening. He complained to some mutual friends, and everyone is on the fence because he's a friend, and I should have just stood my ground and worked with him a little more to help him with the sale. Am I the asshole for not continuing business with a friend or giving him another chance? No.
It's right. You just know right out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, you told him
I can't
what you
believe the friend is being so pushy, right?
Yeah. You told him what you wanted. He tried to talk you out of it, with the only reason being it will save the company money. Maybe, that guy was like, I don't give a shit about the money. Like he said, we have more than enough to pay for all this. So, yeah, no, not the asshole.
Exactly. Because even though your friend is giving you a shot, you still are obligated to give them what they want. Now, you can give them your opinion that it would save your company money and give them options, but he didn't even give him what he wanted. He didn't give him the type of coverage that he wanted at all.
Yeah, and he started, when the friend started complaining about missing out on thousands of dollars, you a greedy bitch.
Listen, the customer has a right to represent their business the way he wants. He came at it with the idea of, this is what I want to give to my employees. This is what I want. Find me something that matches it. He wasn't like, what do you think I should do? I don't believe that's what he said. He was like, this is what I want. And if you want a deal, then you should provide it, or at least something as close as you can. And if you're in the position where you don't have, because everybody that sells insurance only gets certain markets and certain companies, you know what I mean? Like, they all have different relationships. So maybe he wasn't able to give him exactly what he wanted, but he sure should have showed him some different types of policies or something similar, or at least tried to work with them instead of really trying. It looked like he was trying to manipulate him into doing what he wanted.
Yeah.
And that's like not cool at all. Yep. Uncovering. Nope. You should have listened to what the client wanted. Next. Yeah.
It can't all be about the Benjamins.
That's true. Hello, Hawk Skull. Welcome. The friend was clearly eyeing up the pushbacks in the insurance he was trying to sell. Exactly. And student says, an advisor is just that. Give the information and don't push, put the policies out there. Belinda. Well, you're ahead reading, aren't you? Not the asshole. Friends should have presented options and left it at that period. I agree. It sounds like he wanted to control what kind of insurance his friend employees got based on his politics. Maybe. You're not married to them. Exactly.
I like Ravens. On a side note, is this person hiring?
Exactly, Raven. I just saw that. I'm like, this is a damn good boss. And I can't believe somebody was trying to prevent him from being this good boss. This is terrible. Oh, before I get off, I gotta watch. I can't play videos during here, but I'm gonna watch. I know I'm gonna pee myself, Beaver. I know I will. And I appreciate that you gave it to me because I could use a good laugh every day. Unless they had a contract, which he possibly breached. He could have. But usually you cannot get a contract for selling people insurance. Like, because there's the transaction of selling it, I don't think, it's not like advertising, right? Where you can have a long-term contract with a company. I don't think insurance.
I have no idea. Insurance is like, how much is it? Okay.
Oh, sure, that isn't it. Why else did he go straight to calling him a liberal? This is true. I hear what you're saying. You're saying he had like an undisclosed bias. Yeah. That he probably did. Why does it? Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, why are they? Don't they want employees to be treated that well with the profits? I mean, first of all, it's profit, right? It's money above and beyond what it costs for you to run your business. And if you're, the kind of business that you're already getting paid beforehand, then the profits are up there to be, done other things with, investing in your business, upgrading your business, taking bonuses, things like that you want to do. Maybe even starting other businesses with the profits, whatever. But you should be like, if everything's covered, why not? If you want your future of your company to keep growing, why not give a little of that back to your employees and make it easier for them too? They're going to want to stay around. He had the right idea, Damn it, I'm stuck at the last AITA and want a caramel blended quad shot. Oh, make me one. Oh, the caramel. That sounds good. Nice and sweet. I like sweet things
Yeah,
at the
coffee's
end of the
nasty.
day. Sorry, Jay. I can't agree. And I wouldn't say it too loud because most of that chat is gonna have at you. But to each his own.
Nasty.
Oh God! Don't do it to me, Jay. Don't do it to me. Oh my God!
I have probably had less than 10 cups of coffee since 1996.
No way.
Yeah. When I was in the Navy, I drank coffee like pots a day just because you have to stay awake. And after that, I don't drink coffee.
No. Hey, Belinda, have a good day at work, and thank you so much for spending some time with us. I love when she participates in chat. She always has a good take on stuff. I agree, Hawkskull. Coffee is life. Jay doesn't know what he's talking about, but he hasn't earned a number yet because he's not as big an asshole as Chris was. Chris is still always going to be the asshole so far. But yeah, well, Raven, when he gets home, you can smack him for me, please. I have a long reach, but it doesn't go all those states away.
I'm home. She could just walk into the next room and smack
you.
No,
I meant me. I can't smack you online. Like I could just make the noise like that. That's about it. That's about it. But how do you tag Jay? Jay is the Nevermore Tavern.
The Nevermore Tavern.
Yep. Oh, and I'll give you all of his stuff in the DMs if you want to start harassing him for saying all of that about coffee. How dare you, Jay? How dare you? Really? There he is. See, now you can get him. He's all yours now. There you go.
All right, we need a number. The hashtag Jay is a coffee hating asshole.
Oh, Nikki, would you make? Yep. Jay is a coffee hating asshole. You're going to get famous, Jay. You could be trending in weeks because they are more on the coffee thing than they are on the drop bear thing. Because the drop bear thing only happened to me. This coffee thing happened to everybody in the chat. Like you could be in trouble here. This is a coffee thing. All right, I'm going to change it from coffee since we know that the man was an asshole. We already voted on that, and we just been having fun. Well,
I said I'm not going to read ahead on this one.
All right, don't. Let me read
I just read the title, so.
I know, and it gets iffy. I have an adopted daughter from my previous marriage. I am currently in a new relationship with my girlfriend. We have been together a couple of years now, so we live together. Lately, we have been arguing nonstop about decisions about co-parenting with my ex. We do every other week parenting. So it's my week this week and next week is her dad's. My girlfriend thinks that I am too nice and let him walk all over me. She says that I let him decide everything. For example, my daughter does travel sports and it worked better to do 2 weeks with each parent with a day in between rather than the every other week due to a week-long sports event she was attending. Makes sense. My ex originally said no. But when he decided it was a valid idea and asked if I wanted to do 2 weeks on, I said yes, because it ultimately helped me, as I do everything for our daughter's sports. My girlfriend said I was just making him believe whatever he wants is the way it goes, and I should have said no. Another example where we fought was he asked to take my daughter out for ice cream on her adoption day, which was around my birthday. Her adoption day was during my week, but my birthday was during his. I said yes because I felt it was in the best interest of our daughter. He told me I could have her for breakfast on the day of my birthday, but only until 10 o'clock because he had made plans. I felt he was compromising and that it was a fair trade. My girlfriend thinks that if he doesn't let me have our daughter on his weeks or tries to limit every time we do work out compromises, I shouldn't let him have our daughter on my weeks. She wanted me to say no or put a time limit to the ice cream trip because he did it. But I agreed, and the time he wanted was fine anyway. It really didn't affect our time with my daughter, so I felt like it was no big deal. He recently asked to have our daughter during my week because of a funeral, and this caused a big blow-up between my girlfriend and I. I told him yes without consulting her. She got very mad and said that I have her take care of my daughter, but I don't listen to her opinion. I told her that I can listen to her opinion on what happens, But if I don't agree, I ultimately get the last say on what to do with my daughter and ex-custody arrangement. Am I the asshole for saying this and thinking my opinion trumps hers? Or am I really just letting her dad walk all over me? That's a big
that's
one.
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah, that was the big one. Yep. But on that note, it is the last one. So, like, once your brain explodes from this one, you should be free.
Well, first off, I don't know about the. I'm still in the air between the two of them, but yeah, the girlfriend is an asshole.
Yes, I kind of agreeing with that because she definitely is. She's only a girlfriend. I mean, I don't want to say only a girlfriend because you never know, like, how long people have been together and how committed they feel like they are. So it's not really. It's been 2 years, I believe, Nikki. I believe it's it. She's being very presumptuous. She does have a point that if I'm going to help you take care of your daughter, I should have a say. But custody arrangements between exes or between the parents is always going to trump anything. I mean, that is their relationship. The ex and, the father and the mother of the child are the ultimate decision on what happens with that child. And everybody else involved should, they can give opinion or whatever, thing like that, but they need to understand that that's the core relationship there that has to survive, that has to communicate appropriately. Yeah. And they should be a little more supportive, give advice, but this one seems to be,
Yeah, there's two comments. Sandy says she's an asshole if she's creating a problem where there's no problem exists, which is absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then Raven says it sounds like the girlfriend has some issues. It sounds like they work out visitation quite well. If the parents aren't having an issue with the visitation, then neither one of them are the asshole. It's 100% the girlfriend's the asshole on this one.
Mm-hmm.
If the mother and father have agreed, whatever, you this day, you can this day. Oh, I made plans. I forgot it was your birthday. You can have her teeth done. Oh, okay, whatever. That's fine. The girlfriend has no say in the matter. I mean, even, I mean, she can have a say, but like she said, she has the ultimate decision. What?
Yeah, and that's what she said. She said, "I'll listen to your opinion, but you need to understand that if I disagree with you, it's going to be what I say, like, because it's my decision. Like, you have input, but you need to give me the right to make my own decision." I mean, she's saying it's my decision. And I agree with that. Is that what you're saying, Jay? It's like it is the parents' decision.
Yeah, it's parents' decision. There is absolutely no reason you can't take your partner's what they say in consideration. Right. But at the same time, it's a compromise between the two parents. If the two parents are agree to what's going on back and forth, then I don't see an issue an issue here. I mean, it seems like they get along when it comes to the custody issue. It didn't seem like there was any fights with the custody problem. So, yeah, I can't see either one of them being the assholes, but definitely the girlfriend's the asshole.
Definitely. And, student is saying the chain of custody is paramount. I agree. That back and forth and making the child comfortable is absolutely what should be the consideration here. I think the writer is attracted to assholes. The dad is kind of an asshole, but so is the girlfriend. Yeah, the dad just kind of seemed to like, okay, this is what I want. But the other one doesn't, the mom doesn't really seem to have a problem with it because it's what's best for her daughter. And she keeps saying, if she wants to have a big ice cream date with her dad, why not? That's great for my daughter. And I get to have breakfast with her, and that's just fine. That's all I need. She's not making a big deal about anything because she knows making a big deal about anything is only going to hurt her daughter.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that's where she's coming from. Nikki says, if it hasn't been long, she hasn't earned the say yet in parenting, but ultimately the parent's decision trumps all. And if co-parenting is going well, then don't fuck with it. And I agree, Nikki. I agree. She's not making herself look very good here at all. The girlfriend. I'm sorry, the kid should always be the priority. And that's what is lacking with the girlfriend. Exactly. She's just saying, you look like a fool. You're not taking my opinion. And he's taking advantage of you. And not once did she say, it's what's good for the daughter. Not once did she bring up the child, did she? Mm-mm. So it's kind of, I think she's got some security issues there. I think she's worried that if they get along, you know.
Yeah, that kind of goes on with what Raven just said. Maybe the girlfriend has issues that they get along and feels a wrench in the works is beneficial for her.
Maybe, but it's not gonna be. It doesn't seem, because the mom is definitely gonna put the daughter first. Yeah. My girlfriend is more concerned with power struggling with the dad and not what is best for the kid. Exactly, Julian. You know, exactly. Oh, Beaver says your voice sounds very familiar. Oh my God, I can see the actor. Which actor?
Yeah, that'd be interesting for me.
Yeah, we could make a whole parody on it for Friday. DM us. We'll get in touch with Chris.
I'll do this real quick. So yeah, which actor?
Because look at all of that. Look at he has he's like a video vault over there.
1,147 videos now. Movies, not to mention multiple series, like 50-something different TV series, and
She thinks you sound like Owen Wilson.
It's the nasal.
It's the nasal. It's like uncovering. That's a good point. Maybe she's worried that she is gonna go back. You never know.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of a head cold, so yeah, it is a little bit nasally. Yeah. Looking like Jack Black.
He does have a little Jack Black. He does have just a little back. I'm not even gonna tell you what he came in as, but it was definitely not Jack Black.
You're allergic to razors like my husband, I see.
There you go. There you go. There's nothing wrong with the beard. I actually like a beard. I don't mind a man with a beard at all. It's just if it gets too big, but there's such a thing as to need a beard too, right? Like, it's got to be in between. I don't know. I
like the scruffy. Just let it just do what it does. I mean, I brush it out, but other than that, it's like every once in a while I put it in a tie, but.
You put it in a tie?
Yeah, like a hair tie.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Like you have a ponytail in your beard?
Yeah.
Like that? Cool. Yeah. Do you ever braid it?
Yeah.
Like on Game of Thrones? Like Jason Momoa style? Like,
Jason Momoa?
Yeah, you lucky there, Raven. Anyway, so let's vote on this guy. What do you think? I have a feeling that number one is the operator, and she is the mother who has shared custody with the dad. Number two would be the girlfriend. We'll make number three the dad. Okay. Number six is, of course, all of them and all of our glorious other options here, like 4 and 5 and everything. But since the mom is the one who wrote it, that would be the operator. I don't think she's an asshole. Do you, Jay? I don't think she's being weak at all.
No, I don't. So. It's 100% the girlfriend's the asshole here.
Yeah, and dad might be a little uppity, but it didn't look like he was doing anything wrong because mom could have said no at any time to any of it.
I don't see anything wrong with. I mean, we don't have all the information, so it's hard. But from what she posted, I don't think the dad was being an asshole at all.
Oh my God, I can't put that one. I am going to put that one, and I am going to put. Oh, I'm going to, Nikki, I'm going to give you a 99 just because you asked me for one today. But I really do think they're fine. Maybe we'll vote it on. We'll put it up on Mayhem on Saturday, and we'll vote whether we need to go to G. Can you believe these conversations that we have, Jay? We'll vote. We're voting on the breast size of an avatar. But I have to tell you, this is the most fun I've ever had in my life. I can't believe this is my life right now. Yes, student, 10,000%. Absolutely. I agree with you, Hawk Skull. That's good voting there. Don't forget your 8s, people. We need to keep Chris in there. And you could throw a 16 for Sandy, because I don't know why you want to be an asshole, Sandy, because you're the farthest thing from an asshole I've ever met. Like, I have to tell you, I really have a hard time voting 16 for you. I want to because you want me to, but you're so nice. Like, I can't. I just can't bring myself to do it most of the time.
Oh my God, 48 Triple E, she went all the way.
No, I'm not a 48. What the heck are you talking about? I'm not a 48. Jeez. I'm not going to argue about all those E's, but I'm definitely not a 48. Pick my battles here. But Beaver, that's a foul. You're not allowed to put 69 in the chat without your phone number or a phone number. Now, you know better, girl. Don't make a mod come and delete your comments. It was they have something to do. They got to delete a 69, But it looks like everybody agrees. The girlfriend's the asshole.
Which one is the Jay's a coffee hating asshole?
I don't know. We have to make new slides. Like, I get my slides are. I always but I don't know. We'll fit you in there somewhere. We got an 11. We don't have a 10, and we don't have a 10. So, or 12.
Can I have an 8.5?
An 8.5? You want an 8.5? I don't know. Is that possible, Nikki? Well, we'll take it under consideration. I'll talk to my numbers person. We'll get back to you. We'll see.
I want an 8.5.
Okay, he wants an 8.5 for that one. Yeah, there you go.
Raven says 32 triple E.
He's closer, but Beaver, you're the 10. I'll be your dime piece. Yes, you can be my dime piece. Okay, Beaver, you can have that. I don't know. Peter enters the chat. Don't forget your number 8, Peter. It's like, I don't know how my mods keep it straight. I can't even talk, Jay. Look what you did to me. And this is, you know what, Jay? We went through those fast. Like, I had quite a few of them, and we went through them quite fast because we did an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm gonna cut you a break and give you the rest of the evening with your lovely wife. And she owes you a smack for me about the coffee thing, and we'll see how that goes.
You won't forget.
So I figure this is how I will get my little, oomph in. I'm gonna let you free so she can give you what for the coffee comment. So you got to put up with that for a little while, and you're gonna have to get yourself out of that one all by yourself. And hopefully we'll see you. We'll see you around, by
coffee
Friday?
Is nasty.
It's
no,
not.
Actually,
don't say it again. Don't say that, dude.
No, actually, tomorrow morning is episode 3, Cults and Conspiracies on Cryptids.
Oh, is it great?
Yeah.
It's
at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then of course we've got 6-pack on Friday with the time change. I believe it starts at 6.
I think it's 6 a.m. Yeah.
I got to double check with Chris because I'm pretty sure it starts at 6 a.m. Normally we do the pre-show at 6:30, but he just hit a time change. No, I think it's 7 because when we hit the time change, it goes to 2-hour difference. So I think it's 7
now,
o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 hour for us more, so it's 7 a.m.
So
but are we still doing a post show instead of a pre-show?
Yeah, I believe we're doing a post show on Friday.
Yeah, so all of us here in the States, we don't have to get up at that early to go over there and have coffee come out on those.
Coffee.
Coffee.
He says it starts at stupid early.
That's it. It's not
stupid early is when we drop another time frame.
No, we'll give him like 12 or 13. You can't have 8.5.
Nikki says, yeah, okay. What was the numbers?
You can have it. I think it's 10. Yeah, she said because she had 4 or 16, and 16 is Sandy and 4 is porn. And I'm not giving up my porn number for you, Jay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But you can have
Can I have 42?
The answer to everything in the universe?
Yeah.
Douglas Adams will roll over on me. I don't know. We will take it under advisement.
All right.
We will take it under advisement.
I'll let you know. 16 or 42. How about that?
There you go. All right. So there you go. But the channel links for Hereticals is in the description. For everybody, that's a great channel over there. They put out some really funny stuff. You can come by and watch us, watch everybody there. Just the coffee drinkers snort coffee out their nose like I do regularly, but except for Jay, of course he don't. But
coffee's
but over there, I call it over there because it's land down under.
It's
over there. in Aussie land. They're all drinking. You know, I'll be drinking coffee, and they're trying to convince me I should be putting stuff in my coffee that early in the morning now because
Bailey's never hurt nobody.
Yeah, no. I was thinking more like a cognac. Like I want to be a little more. I drink my coffee black, so I'm thinking something a little more robust would be good. But we'll see. I don't know.
Sandy says, "Give him 16. We'll share it."
There you go. You know, see, Sandy, this is why you're not the asshole. You see, you just proved my point.
No, Nikki says 42 works for me. We'll go with 42.
Life, the universe, and everything. There you go. He's one of my favorite authors. Like, I love that guy. Anyway, on that, I'm going to put the outro on it. Jay, thank you so much for being here with me and
this was fun. Thanks.
You know, maybe you come back again.
Oh, who knows? I'll be back.
I don't know. They might make you drink coffee to show up again.
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. You got them very upset about that. You did. You just definitely got them. You know, you got them thinking about it. But I will see you during the week. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning over there with your stuff. And you have a good night. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, all of the mods. Thank you, everybody who showed up in chat and participated. You make it so much fun when you participate. I love interacting with you. You have great points on these assholes. They were behaved. Yes, this was very behaved. Yeah, this was good.
Beaver said, "Gosh, I was so well behaved today."
Yes, she was. Give yourself a high five and another one from me. There you go, because you actually were. Yeah, I'm telling you, you lucked out, Jay. She could have had you. That's it. But all right, there's the outro. I'll see you all later.
Be water, my friends.